Alright, so this is a fun video. So, Ashley here is doing Shipting, which if you're watching this is a service where you essentially go shopping for people and get their groceries and deliver it to their house. So if you've ever wondered how it works, can you show us kind of how it works before so we're here at Meijer. We're getting ready to go shopping and fulfill the order. How does it work?
So, from start to finish?
Yeah, for people maybe watching this wondering how it works. If they're
So,
thinking about doing it.
First of all,
We'll put your code at the bottom too.
Okay. I have a schedule. So you can add yourself to the schedule or take yourself, I took myself off from 8 to 9 because we had to pick up the kids. And I put myself back on. So what happens is if you put yourself on the schedule, then they'll send you orders and it'll be we have an order for you, and you come in and under your offered order, there would be one. These are open orders, meaning no one claimed them. So sometimes I'll grab those. Sometimes there'll be a promo. These are an extra $5 on top of whatever the pay is. So this is what it looks like though when you get an order. It'll say 5 products, 8 or 5 categories, $6 to $8 is how much you'll make. Tells you how much time it's going to take. So then when you claim it, you'll have it under my order. So claimed. Tells me when to start shopping. Here's all the, whoops, I'm doing it with my left hand. Here's all the items that
this is
they've
what we're getting ready to do.
Yeah, so 3 bananas, yogurts, so times 3, so she wants 3 of those yogurts. Yeah, beverages, personal care, frozen, household essentials. So as you get them, they'll go off your list or whatever. And then when you're done, you check out. This one's a landline, so you can't text, which I like calling better, I like texting better.
Why would you get a hold of them then?
Usually if it's a text one, you click on their number. Hi, so-and-so, this is your Shipt shopper, Ashley. I'm about to begin shopping your order. Let me know if you need anything else. Thanks for choosing Shipt. It sends it automatically when I click on their number. It's not a real number, but... and then if they are out of something, I have to ask them, hey, they don't have whatever. What do you want instead? So, the one today that I did, they didn't have this Italian bread that they wanted, and she was just find another Italian bread, it doesn't matter the brand or whatever. So I just picked another one and substituted it. Some people are super picky though, and they'll be no, it has to be Aunt Millie's whatever. So then if they don't have it, you'll just take it off their list.
Gotcha.
So
all right.
And then call them to tell them, I'll probably just call her. Hopefully she doesn't have any substitutions. I'll probably just call her when I'm done and say, I'm on my way.
All right. Well, let's go shopping. Fun fact, this Meijer here was my first job. It was when they opened, literally, I was the second hire. I think me and one other guy started on the exact same day as the first baggers.
Didn't they shuttle you here because the parking lot was so full?
Oh yeah, opening week, yeah, we had to park down the street a mile down. They shuttled us in. So it was a special place in my heart, this Meijer.
And I used to come stock you.
Yep. I would run this U-scan all the time. Back then it was kind of my thing. I'd been promoted to cashier. Thank you. I would constantly run this U-scan. And this little girl would come and just sit here and talk to me, or just stand over here by this machine.
I'd buy a pack of Skittles or...
and then just stand around talking to me. Alright, I'll let you do your thing.
About 5 minutes.
So how long does it usually typically take you to do an order? To get over the food for it?
Just depends on how big it is. And
do you find most are big, or just a few items?
Usually they're bigger because if it's over $35, it's free delivery. So people always usually try to get
a bunch of stuff. Yeah. Don't you have a promo code for people wanting to start, not do the shopping, but buy from it too?
Yeah.
We'll put that in there too then.
Okay.
so you found your vitamins.
Yep, found them. So you have to like match the barcode. So I always check just like the last 3 or 4 numbers. Make sure they're the same, and then you scan it, and it adds it to the cart.
Oh, cool. There you go. On to the next one. I wouldn't have thought that. I just thought they'd just trust you to just grab everything. And DoorDash, they don't care. So we got our first phone call of the shopping trip. I believe they're missing an item.
Hi, is this Carol? Hi, Carol. This is actually with Shipt. I'm at Meyer shopping your order. She said she put the wrong thing on there, but yeah, 1,200. Yeah, she said she has to have 1,200.
All right, so you had some substitutions. How does that work?
So I'm going to do not found, and I'm going to substitute, and then I'm just going to scan them.
You have to scan twice? Or do you just put
No,
2?
I just scan it once, and then I put 2, add to cart, confirm. There we go.
There you go.
Okay.
Easy peasy. Ashley's dedicated. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do, right?
I had to reach for that one. I almost give up.
Alright, so that is it. We're heading to the checkout. What time is it? 6:54. Started about 6:35, so we're about 20 minutes to get everything. We're gonna check out. In case you're wondering about that, they actually issue you a Shipt card that you use to pay with. So we can use that to pay. And then we're off to deliver.
Take a picture of my receipt. That's how much it was. Processing the order. Success. This is garbage. And I'm gonna call her and tell her we're on our way.
Does it give you directions after that, or?
Yeah, I'll show you. Hold on. Hi, Carol. It's Ashley. Just wanted to let you know I'm on my way. Alrighty. Okay. Bye. She's waiting. Alright. So, all I have to do is click the delivery address down here.
Don't know, see the address.
Starting route to 6790 Tower Ridgeway.
Oh, stop.
Head northwest on Harrison Avenue.
I use Apple Maps. I didn't realize I was using Apple Maps.
Why do you use Apple Maps instead of Google Maps?
I didn't realize I was doing it. I just thought that like maybe it was like the Shipt
part of the app or something.
thing. Yeah. And then when I realized it was Apple Maps, I was like, oh, I actually really like Apple Maps.
What?
I know. I'm such a Google Map person.
I don't like them at all.
But at work, like at Arches, we have to use Waze when we go on field trips and stuff. And I kind of like Waze too. So I just use all 3 of them. It just depends on the
situation.
Yeah, I've been to her house before though, so I think I know where I'm going, but I still put it in there. And I like that she talks to me in a British accent, so.
Is she British or just
Siri?
old?
My Siri.
Oh, Siri.
Yeah, my
Okay.
Siri.
I thought you meant the person you're delivering for is British.
No, I was talking about Siri. And like it comes up on my watch vibrates like, turn here. And I like that it does that. Google Maps doesn't do that.
So you're also signed up on Instacart. So
I haven't started yet.
I haven't started doing that one yet. But she's got a few promo codes. One of them is for Shipt if you're looking to
Like be a customer.
Be a customer, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll put all those in the description. If you're interested in being a Shipt shopper or a customer,
And
there's some benefits if you use.
I think my promo code for Shipt is
Turn right onto Pinnacle Drive.
like it's usually $99 for a year. I think my promo code is like it's $49
Stay
for
in
a
the middle
year.
lane.
And then if you order over $35, like if your order is over $35, there's no delivery fee. So like $49 for a year, and there's no, like not at like Kroger where every single time you
click list.
do like click list or even the Kroger like home delivery, it's like $12 for delivery like every single time. Yeah, so that's cool. I'm not sure like how Instacart works for like members, like how you pay or if there's like a yearly membership or what it is. But also with Shipt, if you are a customer, you can, or if you're a shopper, you can be a customer like for free. You don't have to pay that yearly thing. So like I use it at home for us too sometimes.
Once you get going on Instacart, we'll do a comparison vid about pros and cons of each.
Yeah.
I know the setup process for Instacart seemed to be a little easier.
Yeah,
Can
but
you talk a little bit about that for going with Shipt, what we like to do to get going?
Yeah, so I like applied and then I had to film like 3 like videos of like different scenarios, like what I would do in certain scenarios.
Turn right
That's me.
onto Pinnacle Drive.
Alright, go ahead.
And it took a while to like hear back from Shipt. Like they actually like watch your videos and they do like a background check
In a quarter of a
and
mile, turn right onto Signal Point
like
Drive.
a few different things to make sure that like they want to hire you or whatever. And it was probably like 3 weeks before I ever heard back. And then I had to wait again, like longer for my card and for my t-shirt. With Instacart though, like I just went on and signed up and took a picture of my driver's license and gave them my social security number so that they could do a background check. And they were just like, okay, cool, we're gonna send you your card in 5 to 7 days. Like a lot easier to get signed up with Instacart. So I'll be interested to see how the pay is related to Shipt. Yeah, like
Important to know, Shipt too, they don't have like a checkout feature like where you can get paid daily. It's weekly.
it's just every Friday.
Every Friday.
With Instacart though, like you could literally do an order and then it's like 50 cents or something you can get paid for that order. Yeah. So this is our place and I have ordered. This is the lady who I thought it was. I ordered here before. Right, I'm gonna go take her groceries. See you in a bit. One second. I think I'm just gonna come and like hang out with her. She is so sweet. She's probably like the nicest person I've ever.
Oh, and she's British.
No, she's not. Serious. All right, so I'm done. I'm marking it as delivered. Yes. Done.
Good deal.
Let's see how much.
So
I
people
got.
probably wonder, do you actually go into their house, like into their kitchen? Do you just leave it at the door?
Got paid $8.41 for that.
$8.41.
She said she would leave me a tip on the computer.
Nice.
It just
computer.
yeah. It just depends. So some people, like I've had some where it's like you can leave them on the porch and I'll grab them. Like they don't even want to like. I'm like okay. Like her, I take it all the way into her kitchen and like she took like the water. She's like you can just put that over there and just put the bags up on the counter and I'll put them away. Some they come out and help me. Like the one today, she was like, let me know when you're close, we'll come out and help you. Her and her husband both, like they were super nice and they came out and I just like gave her a bunch of bags and then I took some in and then her husband was like, is there any more? And I just told him like, yeah, they're in the back seat, and he came out and got the rest of them and took them inside. some of them meet me at the door. It just depends. But I don't mind, like, usually I don't mind going in their house.
If someone, like, felt weird about going into someone's house, it's something to think about before maybe they start.
Yeah,
shopping.
because if it's like a lady like that, like, I couldn't just hand them to her at her door. Like, she has like a walker and she, you know, she's older. So yeah, that's why I don't like doing it at night, just because, like, I'm scaredy cat anyways. And then when you're going in someone's house, like, in the nighttime, that scares me a little bit. And I mean, for these people too, like, you have a stranger come into your house.
Right.
So,
It's
like,
not weird for them too.
I mean, all of us are, like, background checked, but still, like, I'm sure there's ways to, like, get around that.
Yeah.
So, but so far I haven't had any, like, I haven't been like, oh, I need to memorize that address and never go back there. Like, I haven't had any of those.
How many orders do you think you've done by now?
I think that was number 13 for the week, just like Friday through today. I guess it starts over today. Maybe 20, between 20 and 25. Yeah. So I'm still like a newbie to a lot of people, but I've like really...
You'll have to get an idea about it though.
I've cracked it out like Friday through this whole weekend. Like, I did a lot.
We got vacation coming up.
Trying to get that vacation money. But I made like $140 this weekend, and that's not including tips. So usually most people tip you. I've only had a few where they like will give me like a cash tip. Usually you can do it on the app, and a lot of times they do it on there. The only problem with that though is like a lot of people put in their order, but then they don't open the app again until the next time they put in their order. So it could literally be like a week later and I'll get a thing like, actually it doesn't even tell me. I just got on there that one day and I was like, oh, I have $19 this week, and it was 2 tips from the previous week that they tipped me like a week late.
Until they logged in.
Because a lot of times they don't go back into the app until they put in their next order.
Right.
And then they'll be like, oh yeah, I can't see that light. I never tipped her.
It probably pops up and says like, how was this order?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
To do a review and all that.
Mm-hmm. Some people do it right away, like, I've only ordered on Shipt like twice, and both times, like, as soon as I got my order and put everything away and made sure it was all like right. I like went right in and tipped them.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, you know the other side of it.
Yeah.
What was I thinking of? Oh yeah, how do like the ratings and all that work? Like,
so there's like a 5-scale rating system, and they can rate you like however they want. They can say like you were friendly, you had good communication, other things. I've only had people say like good things about me so far. I haven't like made anyone mad to say anything bad. I mean, it could happen, I'm not saying like, but the only thing that stinks though is like right now I have a 4.9 out of 5 because like, I don't know, they left me all good things. It doesn't tell you who, it just like gives you a weekly summary, like this is what your customers like said about you, but it doesn't tell you like who. But
probably a good idea.
Yeah, but it was like all good things, but then they only rated me like a 4, and I was like, you don't realize that brings down like our rating. And I haven't had it happen, but evidently if you get below a 4.7, they put you on like a probationary period or something. So
if you're late, does that factor into that?
I don't think that factors into yours. I was late yesterday. I double booked myself and got overwhelmed, and I was late, only 5 minutes, and the guy was like really cool about it, like he didn't even care. I don't know, it doesn't affect my rating, I don't think, unless he gives me a bad rating, like he hadn't done anything on there yet. But like on where it has like all my past deliveries, it says on there late in red. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I was so mad at myself. 5 minutes. All I needed was 5 extra minutes. So, but that's the only one out of like 20 something. Usually, so they give you an hour window.
Jeez.
Yeah. They give you an hour window to deliver. So like this one was between 7 and 8. I tried to get there at 7. Like some of them I've literally like, they don't want you to deliver early either. So, like, I think it was one yesterday I delivered at, like 58, like, whatever it was, 58. And I literally sat in my car until it was, like, 4 o'clock. And I was like, okay, deliver. And I'm like, because I don't know what it'll do if you deliver early, if they'll ding you for that, too. Like, but I told the person, like, hey, I'm on my way. And they were fine with it. So I went ahead and delivered it. But most of mine are, like, around that first hour. I did another double order today. I accidentally double booked myself. But I had plenty of time and like everything worked out fine. And my second order I delivered at like 4:35.
So within range.
Yeah, so it was totally fine. But
Well, thank you for allowing us to tag along.
yeah, I'm not supposed to. So if any Shipt shoppers are watching this, don't get mad at me. Just expanding our business.
Yeah, we're
y'all.
trying to I'm sure there's a lot of
Telling
people
about
that
it.
are curious, have a lot of questions about how it works or
Yeah.
what it's like to actually go and
It
do
was
an
literally,
order.
he was just a fly on the wall. He just followed me around with the camera. That's all. Not a
So,
big deal. So,
If you have any questions, like that we didn't go, I tried to cover like the whole ordeal, but feel free to leave in the comments or anything if you have any questions, and we'll get Ashley to answer.
One thing I did want to mention too is like, you don't have to be weirded out about the shoppers having like your phone number if you're the customer. I'm not sure how it works on our end, but I'm sure it does the same thing. It gives you like a fake number that like routes to their number.
So like that lady couldn't text you right now. She doesn't have like your cell phone.
I don't think so. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if it's the same on their end. Like on my end, her number was like 202 something something something.
I'm
That's
sure
not
it
her
is.
actual phone number.
Right.
Because then I've had people be like, oh, call me when you get here, and then they'll give me their actual phone number. And I'm like, I can call this number and it'll still come to you. But it's not the same number.
Right.
And
pretty
some of
smart.
them, like when I go to send my text, it'll be like a previous order, like they've used that fake number before. I don't know, it's weird. But anyways,
Like they have a pool of numbers that just keep cycling around. It seems
yeah,
like.
and it like somehow goes to the customer still. But like, yeah, it's not like I can't just.
She couldn't like harass you or something. Or
No, like,
something
once
was,
the
she was
order's
mad
done-
about something. She couldn't
Yeah.
like find you.
Once the order's done, like if I tried to, if I called that number again, I don't think it would go to her phone.
Mhm.
So
Cool.
I don't just like have all these people's phone numbers. Like I can't like stalk them or whatever.
Well, cool deal. Well, thank you so much for
Anytime.
letting us tag along.
No problem.
And like I said, if you have any questions in the comments, and we'll do a comparison once she starts doing some
Instacart.
Instacarts. But again, in the comment or description below, we'll put links for our Ashley's promo codes for shopper or customer. And have a Shipt shopping day.